So director Ryan Coogler, the writer and director of the hit film Sinners, said that he has no intention of doing a Sinners 2. Now I know there's been rumors going around about there being a sequel or a prequel to the Sinners successful franchise, successful movie. It was actually a sleeper hit. People didn't think it was going to do as good as it did, and it ended up breaking the box office with $300 million or something like that worldwide. So these studio execs, they are salivating and drooling just like the vampires in the movie. They see dollar signs. So of course they want a sequel. And it's been speculated that they were going to do a sequel on a prequel on how Remick got in contact with the Indians and how they chased them and all that kind of stuff. Then I'm hearing that they were going to do a sequel with Stack, the Stack character, and Mary. Like to see what being they are vampires and they are going to take it to the next level and follow their adventures in the new world, into up to date time. That's what I heard. But Ron Coogler said that that's not happening. He said that he wanted this movie to be like a full meal. He wanted it to be just one and done, a full meal, just like the old days. See, back in the day, this sequel thing only recently started being a thing. I would say in the past 10 to 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I remember like in the early 2000s, in the early 90s and even in the late 80s, a movie would come out that was good and that was it. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't get no sequel. There was no part two. It was in the story, roll credits, no sequel, no nothing, and that was it. But now, being that these people see money, dollar signs, they see something that works with the first thing, they want to jump in and they want to just keep making something over and over again, adding on to it, and it ends up ruining the ideal. It ends up ruining the quality of the first particular, movie, project. But I don't know. I think Ron Coogler is right, man. Leave it alone, dog. Right? If it was intended to be a one and done project, then let it be a one and done project. Because I think that's when they start to fall off and the quality starts to linger. Um, when they start to want to add on, okay, it did good. Okay, well, let's just extend the story. And this happened and just start pulling stuff out their ass. From what I heard, Ron Coogler took his time when he wrote this movie. You know, he took his time to write this movie and craft it, you know, to where it was the classic that it is now. You know what I'm saying? The success it is now. I think he said it took him like a year and a half to write it, to really get the characters down, pat the story, because he had never written a horror movie before. So he wanted to venture in these waters. And it took him a while to get it to where it wasn't, he said it wasn't corny. So I'm saying, man, leave it alone. If it was meant to be a one and done project, leave it alone and move on to something else. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ryan Coogler, man. I met Ryan Coogler when he was shooting. I think he was in the middle of doing pre-production for this is some years back, 2018, 17, 18. He was in pre-production of uh, Black Panther, and I met him, and really cool dude, really cool guy, man. You know. Anyway, man, so what do y'all think about this? Y'all think there should be a Sinners 2, or should they just leave it alone and Ryan Coogler should come up with something else, like move on to the next project? Which is what he intended on doing. But I think Warner Brothers, being that they like dollar signs, they want a Sinners 2, they want a Sinners 3, 4, or 5. They gonna wear it out. So what y'all think? Especially with the movie industry hurting like it is, of course, if something that's a success, of course they're gonna want to keep milking it. Especially if nothing else is making any money. You know what I'm saying? So except for Marvel. But even they've been down from what I've heard, Marvel's been going downhill with their movies lately. So yeah, I think Warner Brothers wants to, but I don't know. What y'all think, man? Let's talk about it in the comments. Hit the thumbs up button. What's up? What's up, y'all? Oh shit, we're recording the like that. Stop. Hello, welcome to Charles on His World. Has this ever happened to y'all? Have you ever had your phone on you the whole day and nobody calls? But one day you may, I don't know, forget to leave your phone at home or leave it in the car or something. Maybe even it goes dead. And you'll come back and your phone will have 100 missed calls. Is that just me or does it happen to everybody?